You don't have to age like everybody else, and you definitely don't have to start medications in your 60s by default. I'll show you the 5 pillars of longevity so you can build your own blueprint to not just live a longer life, but a higher quality one, because we know not all years feel the same. Let's move on to pillar 2, muscle mass, fighting sarcopenia. Muscle mass is your pension fund. Add to it while you can. Let me ask you something. If you stop saving money age 30, would you expect to be able to retire comfortably age 70? Obviously not. Yet that's what so many people are doing with their muscle mass. So I think the single best thing you're all doing for your longevity is coming to a place like this, working on your resistance training, maybe with a personal trainer, and progressing and getting stronger. Really is. As you get stronger, it's the best thing for your longevity. Your body doesn't want to add muscle. It doesn't want to change.
Yeah, but it's my job to make it.
Exactly. So we need to trigger enough stress, hitting the minimum effective dose to force your body to add muscle. Number 3, progression. Even if you've got the best routine and you've made great progress with it, if you've been doing the exact same routine, the same weights, the same repetitions, the same rest periods, month in, month out, eventually your body's already adapted to it. So it's not going to adapt anymore. We really need to force our body to change.
Knows that. Well, you know, we've been together for a few years now, so I have witnessed the stagnation. And
It's natural to hit plateaus. And
let's go with that. Let's go with that.
61-year-old gentleman, William, who trained regularly with his PT, but was told by his surgeon that because of hip arthritis, he was probably going to need a replacement pretty soon. So we made a plan with him, his PT. In 3 months, he went from sets of 5 pull-ups to sets of 13. He just messaged me a couple of weeks ago. He just came back from the best ski trip he'd had in years, and he said both hips felt amazing. So remember, muscle protects your joints, so it's going to protect your knee. Even if your x-ray or your GP or your surgeon has told you you've got wear and tear and you've got bone-on-bone action, through tailored exercises, you can do 2 things. You can increase the blood...
The exercises kept me going a lot longer than they...
Exactly. It's about preventing that or even avoiding the surgery altogether. But testosterone drastically reduced, not just as we get older, but if we snapshot, let's say, for gentlemen, our testosterone levels right now, and then compared it to our fathers for when they were our age, this generation is about 30% less than their fathers. So not only are testosterone levels dropping with age, we're also fighting the generational decline. And that's multifactorial. This is part of the problem. You mentioned plastics. Same thing with ladies' hormones, both in terms of fertility and going through the change. It doesn't have to be, a drastic aging process. There's a lot you can do, and I'm sure you're working really well with the people that you're training up. That's a big pillar, the muscle mass side of things.